Welcome to another interview with the Vocero Hispano. I am connected with Lieutenant Governor of the state of Michigan, Garlin Gilchrist, who is here to speak to us about some of the highlights that he has done along with Governor Whitmer and what we as Michiganders can expect for the next 4 years now that they have been re-elected this November. Thank you so much for your time. I am a little sick, so I am trying to speak as clearly as I can.
You sound great. No problem.
Thank you. Okay, so just to start off, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the proposed Michigan tax rebate. I did see that that might potentially give Michigan families about $500 of relief. So I just wanted to speak about that a little bit.
Well, Governor Whitmer and I are excited about the next 4 years. And what we're looking forward to coming really out of the gate with early with our new Democratic majorities in both the state House and the state Senate are proposals that'll put money in people's pockets to help them deal with, costs at a time when things are still pretty expensive. And two of those proposals include the repeal of the pension tax and the tax on other retirement income in Michiganders, something that should never happen 10 years ago. The Republicans did that we are looking to fix. And also a working families tax credit to put more money in the pockets of families who are working, but still might need a little bit of help in making ends meet. And this is the kind of thing that's really going to, we think, lift people, out of poverty in Michigan. It's going to help more than 700,000 households. And we know that that kind of difference-making policy is what we want to show people we're ready to deliver for them next year, early, and for the next 4 years.
Okay. How likely is it for that proposed tax rebate to pass?
We're confident that we're going to be able to get this done with our Democratic majorities. The governor and I have had initial planning conversations with Speaker-elect Joe Tate and Senate Majority Leader-elect Winnie Brinks, and we're looking forward to getting this done quickly to deliver that impact in real time for families.
Okay, awesome. And then I know that there was some talks about increasing the minimum wage in the state of Michigan. And we did hear some of the opinions on restaurant owners of how that could affect them in a way. What are your views on that specifically?
Well, let's go back to where this started. So back in 2018, there were citizen-led and initiated ballot initiatives to increase the minimum wage in Michigan. And both the governor and I supported those because we support, from a values perspective, people being able to make a fair wage and a living wage. Now, the Republicans played games, and they used this whole scheme that was found unconstitutional called Adopt and Amend, where they gutted those petitions and instead put in place laws that weren't consistent with those values. But they got caught with their trick and their scheme by court. And unfortunately, some of the responsible ways to phase in these changes were scuttled because of what the Republicans did. So we're ready to work with folks to make sure this can get implemented responsibly. And we recognize that there are some challenges that a lot of people face. We don't want people to lose their jobs. We don't want businesses, particularly those in the food service industry and restaurants, to be harmed. And so we're ready to work together to make sure we can make it happen.
Okay. Yeah, I did see and hear different opinions on that. So although it is a great thing because I believe that minimum wage should be lifted, I do see that there are some effects. So I'm looking forward to see how everything comes out with everything. And then I also know that you guys did so much for education, especially during the pandemic. So that's something that I would personally want to congratulate the administration, because I know that a lot of people were looking to seek a higher education and just couldn't for financial reasons. So speaking about that, I wanted to focus a little bit more on the first generation students. I know that that's a little financial difficulty that they kind of face. And I wanted to know what you guys are planning on doing to kind of make it a little bit easier for them or kind of navigate their way to a higher education.
Well, we are very proud of the work we've done to increase our investment in education, starting all the way at the childcare level by expanding access to childcare for more families, making it more affordable, making it available at lower no cost to tens of thousands of more families in Michigan, which positions our young people to be, early readers and to be able to be successful in school. We've put more money in our public schools and the K-12 education than anyone in the history of education in the state of Michigan. That means we can, better take care of our educators who are there then serving our children and our families. But as far as making higher education more affordable, there's a few big things we've done. First and foremost, just in October, we signed into law the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, where basically 4 out of 5 graduating high school seniors in Michigan, starting this coming fall, will be eligible for many thousands of dollar 4-year scholarship to go to college, to make college more affordable. For those who want to go to 2-year college or community college, we have the Michigan Reconnect program that provides a tuition-free pathway for anybody over 25 to be able to get a community college degree or get the skills training. And last year, we funded money for wraparound services, which is particularly important for first generation students, where a lot of things may happen. Things come up in your life, your car breaks down, you need extra childcare, you need faster internet, you need to buy more books. These extra grants on top of the tuition-free grants that were provided from the state will help people be able to have the money they need to finish school and finish their education, to be prepared then for the jobs that are waiting for them as soon as they're done. And so we're going to continue our commitment to these programs and look to expand them and strengthen them so more people can be eligible for the jobs of tomorrow.
Okay, awesome. And just one last thing is the affordable housing bill that was recently signed. I think that was also great. So I just wanted to know what that meant for minority communities.
Well, we want to remove all barriers to affordable housing and remove the barriers to home ownership that exist as well. Every community in Michigan, I think, could use a little more affordable housing, because people are wanting to make sure they can live close to where they work. People want to make sure they live close to high quality schools that we're investing in. And affordable housing looks different in different places. Some people want to live in an apartment. Some people want a single family home. Some people want multifamily residences, whatever the case may be. We want to support your vision for affordable housing in Michigan so you can see yourself in our communities, because having an affordable and safe place to live, that is the starting point for how you participate in the community. And having that be strong is a priority for the governor and I.
Yeah, congratulations on that too. I know that that's something that I think here locally too in Kent County, we've been trying to kind of figure that out too. So I think it's very, I guess, thankful of the work that you guys are doing too.
Thank you. We're proud to work alongside the community to do it.
Yes. And just one last thing, I know that we did talk about this last time that we kind of spoke, but now that there's more Democrats in the House and everything, how likely do you believe, or how long it would take for undocumented people to kind of obtain the license that they were looking for many years already?
You know, the governor and I support this as a policy, and we would certainly welcome legislation from this incoming legislature that would enable people who are undocumented to be able to obtain driver's license in Michigan, and we would sign it if it came to our desk.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations once again. Hopefully that we can have you here in our studios pretty soon with Whitmer's. So thank you for everything.
Thank you very much. Happy holidays.
For more interviews in English and Spanish, you can visit elvocerous.com. You can visit our Facebook, El Vocero Hispano, and our YouTube page, El Vocero Hispano TV.